Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is on a mission to bring back a ban on bump stocks, devices that make semi-automatic rifles fire rapidly like machine guns. This decision comes just days after the Supreme Court struck down the existing ban. Schumer believes this measure is vital for public safety and is urging senators to support the vote set for this week. The Supreme Court's ruling, which came in a 6-3 decision, sided with conservative justices who argued that the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, ATF, overstepped its authority when it banned bump stocks in 2018. The ATF had reclassified bump stocks as machine guns following the tragic 2017 Las Vegas shooting, where the device was used, making it one of the deadliest mass shootings in U.S. history. Schumer slammed the Supreme Court as a MAGA court for their conservative-leaning decision, emphasizing the necessity to restore what he described as a common-sense safety rule. He called upon Senate Republicans to join him in protecting Americans by voting to ban bump stocks through legislation. President Biden also voiced his concern, calling on Congress to pass the legislation and pledging to sign it if it reaches his desk. Critics of the decision, including Justice Sonia Sotomayor, accused the conservative justices of abandoning their principle of textualism, the approach to law interpretation that prioritizes strict adherence to the exact wording of legal texts. Sotomayor pointed out the inconsistency in the conservative justices' logic, arguing that bump stocks clearly fall under the legal definition of machine guns as outlined by Congress. She emphasized that these devices allow rifles to fire multiple shots with a single trigger action, challenging the majority's technical arguments that redefined how bump stocks work. Meanwhile, Representative Jack Auchincloss echoed Biden's sentiments, criticizing the Supreme Court as being out of sync with the American public's safety needs. Supporters of the ban believe that without it, the public remains at risk of similar tragedies caused by these easily obtainable modifications. While the decision has sparked a heated debate, it reflects a broader tension between liberal calls for stricter gun control to ensure public safety and conservative principles prioritizing individual rights and freedoms. The pushback against government overreach is central to many conservative voters who see any gun control measures as a threat to their Second Amendment rights. In summary, the fight over bump stocks encapsulates a larger battle over how America balances safety and freedom. Schumer is set on restoring the ban through legislative means, but he faces significant opposition in a polarized Senate. The outcome of this vote could set a precedent for future gun control measures in the country.